It's December, and that means holiday break time. We'll find out how you will be spending it. Plus, meet a freshman that is very involved in the Truman community. Finally, where's all that music coming from on the first floor? We'll tell you all that and more. Truman Magazine starts right now. Hi everyone, and thank you for joining us. This is the second episode of Truman Magazine. I'm your host, Anthony Cruz. Topping the show today, students took a trip to outer space in November with the grand reopening of our school's planetarium. Sean Campbell is there and has the story.
It may look like I'm standing on the surface of the moon, but I'm not. I'm actually standing in Truman's new planetarium, which has had a big renovation and had a ribbon cutting in November.
Galaxies themselves clump and form huge web-like structures.
And that's what the students here at Truman got to explore while sitting in the newly renovated planetarium. Students were also able to witness the ribbon being cut to represent the official opening of the planetarium. The $375,000 was brought to us by the guest speaker, Mr. Adolfo Carrion, from the borough's president's office. He was actually a former student of Truman and was very proud to see us moving on to bigger and better things. The students were also able to experience the very first show broadcasted from the newly high-powered projectors. After the event, the Culinary Arts program invited the guests to the library for lunch. I'm Sean Campbell from the planetarium.
A new sound is on the first floor, and it might be a sound students want. Khadija Jenkins has the story.
The music room in Harry S Truman High School has been vacant for almost 2 years, though recently the music room has come to life with the addition of Mr. Michael McCartney as the new music teacher in Harry S Truman High School. Mr. McCartney is a graduate of Penn State University, class of 2009. He says it's the greatest place and that he had a wonderful experience there. Mr. McCartney, who prefers to be addressed as Mr. Mack, was hired for the job through connections with Mr. Rausch, the media teacher at our school, who was also a graduate of Penn State and a friend of Mr. Mack. Mr. Mack auditioned for Ms. Nasser and was instantly hired for the job. Students are enthusiastic about joining the new music programs in school, but some are clueless as to how to get in. For those of you who do not know, Mr. McCartney has posted up flyers outside of his room in 128 for different classes, after-school activities such as percussion, keyboarding, electric bass, guitar, chorus. All that's needed is your name and email address for him to reach you. Even though Mr. McCartney has only been here for 2 months, already students are making music of their own. We should welcome Mr. Mack here at Truman and make sure he has a wonderful experience and feels at home here at Truman.
Coming up after the break, we'll catch up with a fresh face here at Truman who's got a ton on her plate. For now, check out this public service announcement from the Truman Media Program. As you know, winter's approaching, along with our winter break. Here's Sudi Alonzo with these winter break plans.
I'm here with students, teachers, and even a security guard talking about their winter break plans. We went around the school interviewing random people about their plans. Let's see what they have to say.
Nothing definitive yet, but most likely I'll be spending time with my son. He'll be home from college. Maybe we'll go see The Lion King.
Oh, I have a really exciting winter break. My kitchen cabinet doors are falling apart. They're peeling. And I'm going to replace them all this Christmas.
Winter break vacation, most of the time I spend it with my family and we celebrate our old heritages, such as celebrating Christianity, and we dress in all white during Christmas time and New Year's Eve. And it's either that or just spending some quality time with my family, ice skating, snowboarding, anything that we can possibly do.
In the winter break, I'm going to sit down and read a few books. I haven't had a chance to read. I'm too busy these days preparing lesson plans and correcting papers and homeworks. Too much work. I have an honor class, and those guys are very demanding, so I have to spend a lot of time trying to correct all those papers.
I'm Sue Alonso at the first floor with Truman Magazine.
Truman High School has got fresh faces that have recently arrived at the school, and one of those faces is involved in so many programs inside the school and out. You'd be shocked that young lady Thais is involved in 6 programs, and wait, she's only a freshman. Veronica Plata has the story.
Thais is an excellent student at Truman High School. Apart from being at school doing well in grades, she's occupied after school doing Bronx Net, Build On, Truman Magazine, track, and dance. You will wonder where this freshman has so much time to do all these activities. Well, actually, she has her own schedule book to keep on track on what is the next thing to do. Before coming to Truman High School, Thais heard so many negative statements about the school, but when she arrived here, all the negativity went away. Apart from being involved in so many programs, she is also an immigrant from Jamaica. She came to the United States in 2008 and has made a great improvement in her life, having to learn a new language and new people. You would think that being an immigrant, she would feel uncomfortable, but it's the other way around. She also told us that she has started her own program with some friends in the school for immigrants, and it runs only on Fridays from 3 to 5 p.m. Reporting from the downstairs dance studio, I'm Veronica Plata with Truman Magazine.
That's it for our December episode of Truman Magazine. All of us here on staff wish you and your family a happy and restful Christmas break. I'm Anthony Cruz. We'll see you here next time. Bye.